Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Veiler. In our last video, we tackled the anti-Poulet mission Bombs Away. This video is all about the final anti-Poulet mission. It's called Dirty Lickins. At the start of this vanilla attempt, you'll see that I'm typing in the Wanted Stars cheat code just to show you that once we walk into that pink marker, the Wanted Stars will disappear. In fact, you can't even get a Wanted level while you're on the mission. Also note I have 143 rounds of combat sniper ammo.
Hello? Hello? I'm looking for somebody around here.
You're looking hungry, Tommy.
Do I know you?
Hush now. One more thing and I can let you go, Tommy. My boys gone war with them Cuban boys, but no guns. But the Cubans have a surprise coming. While they fight in the streets, you take this rifle and kill them in the hubbub. No one sees you, no one hear you. Now, Tommy, you do this for me, and you're no longer tied to my apron strings.
Okay, Auntie.
Tommy remains under the control of Auntie Poulet. I love that line at the end where he says, "Okay, Auntie." He also looked kind of like a zombie there. He was just not even in control of his own body. It's crazy. Okay, so we got to kill the Cubans from a distance. We must not be seen, even though we're wearing a Cuban outfit here. We're technically on the Haitian side for this mission. We ran right past the adrenaline pill, and I think it's put there specifically for this mission to give you more time to make decisions in terms of like your aim and when you fire and all that for this specific mission. But we don't need any of that, so we just take out these guys one at a time, and then there's a van of reinforcements that come in. And once we kill enough of these guys, then there'll be one more batch of folks coming in on foot from the bottom left of the screen. And our 170 some odd combat sniper rounds were replaced. We lost them. The mission, the game thinks it's doing you a favor here by giving you 30 sniper rounds for this particular mission, but we had a lot more than that of the combat sniper. So, as long as there are any Haitians alive and all of the Cubans die, we pass. 5,000 bucks. Now I'll show you some fail states and quirks. In this case, I'll let all of the Haitians die. I expect the Cubans to cheat, so be on your guard. So I think that cheating reference is the reinforcements coming in at 2 different times for the Cubans. The cheat code I just put on was the double speed cheat code. Haitians are dying. Improve your aim. I haven't fired anything. You don't know anything about my aim. And the Haitians have died. Mission failed. In the next clip, I'm going to kill most of the Cubans with my sniper rifle, but then we'll wait for the second batch of reinforcements to come. And so it's basically even here, 6 on 6, but check out the guy with the machete. He is one of the spawns in the second batch of Cubans. Look at that. 1 sword swing, 3 Haitians dead, mission failed. So if you're playing this mission, for sure you want to focus your attention on killing that guy as early as possible. So what if we don't bother going onto the rooftop and instead we kill one of these Cubans from ground level? You fail, you've been spotted. The mission is a failure. That's true, but check out this Haitian and Cuban making amends. They are having a meeting of the minds here, and it seems like they are working past their differences. Oh, fabulous. They walk off, both satisfied with the resolution. This is beautiful. Here we see that I don't fail just for punching or kicking one of the Cubans, but I do fail as soon as I punch or kick him to death. In this next clip, we'll run over some Cubans and some Haitians, and we've been spotted. Mission fail. What about a tank? Boom! I've been spotted. How could they even tell? I'm inside of a tank. Also notice that everybody disappears here when we use the tank, as opposed to having their meeting of the minds and walking off together. So we used the tank cheat code a couple of times and put some tanks right where the battle is supposed to happen. I expected the tanks to despawn as soon as we start the mission, and indeed they do. And what happens if I shoot from way far away with my sniper? I don't go on the roof, but we're on ground level. There's no way they can see me here. And we shoot somebody, and I've been spotted. These guys have eagle eyes. Holy cow. Okay, here we put a couple of vehicles in the middle. We'll type in the Big Bang cheat code, which blows up every vehicle in the game, and I'm not spotted. So this is a way. It's kind of a blunt force way. Oh, this is going to be good when they come in a vehicle. I can blow up that vehicle. Cool. And so this is a way that you can work through the mission. Unfortunately, I ended up killing more Haitians than Cubans, so we failed. After I started the mission, I decided to drive over here to the Hyman safe house. I didn't fail for getting too far away, and I switched over to the combat sniper instead of the regular sniper that the mission tries to force you to use. Flew my helicopter over here, and now we're going to use a combat sniper. Let's go take that game. And then I'll get back in the helicopter. I was hoping to hit some of these Cubans with the helicopter blades. I got here too late, but this was still pretty satisfying. Oh, it was like popcorn from a popcorn maker. But that gave me the idea, can I try to do this in a helicopter when everybody's still alive? And do we get spotted? Yes, we do. But still, it's pretty fun to hit folks with the helicopter blades. Kaboom, boom, boom. Oh, look at this Haitian up on the roof. He's got a nice view. In this next clip, there's not really going to be anything special, but I'll point out that I took care of every one of these Cubans except for the last guy. So clearly there's one Cuban alive. I'm not going to shoot him anymore, and the Haitians are going to kill him, and I'll pass the mission. And the reason I show that seemingly inconsequential attempt is that here, I'm going to shoot just about everybody with my minigun. Oh, that is satisfying. And then I'm going to leave one guy alive, and there's, I don't know, 6 Haitians or something for just the one Cuban that's still alive. And then I'm just going to go down there to get a bird's eye view. No, not a bird's eye view, a ground view of the, how many do we have? 5 Haitians against the one Cuban. And I was surprised at how long it took for the Cuban to die. Like, he's getting wrecked by these 5 Haitians. And he is now killed. No, let's see, that Haitian just got up. Oh, all right, that Haitian just went flying. So there's now 2 of the 5 Haitians dead. And this Cuban is just taking no prisoners. He's down to 2 Haitians, now down to 1 Haitian. So it sure seems like the game is programmed to not let the Haitians kill the final Cuban unless this particular Cuban is like really strong for whatever reason. So naturally, I had to try again. So here's another attempt where I'm going to kill the second to last Cuban, and we'll be 1 Cuban alive, and then we'll hop on down. And it looks like it's 1 Cuban against 3 Haitians. Now it's 1 Cuban against 2 Haitians. Ooh. And this Cuban just does not seem to care. I mean, he's getting wrecked. He should be dead by now, no? So again, my best guess is that the last Cuban is not supposed to be killed by Haitians. They're only supposed to be killed by Tommy. So then what was with that first clip where I didn't kill the last Cuban? It was like 4 or 5 Haitians against the last Cuban, and the last Cuban died. I mean, I was on the rooftop. Maybe the Cubans aren't allowed to die if Tommy isn't on the rooftop. Kind of interesting, the programming choice here, but there you go. That guy wins. I was curious to see where the second batch of Cubans comes from, the ones that are on foot. So we hop on down, and we're going to look at the direction that they spawn from, and there they go. They just appear out of nowhere. And because I am technically a Cuban with my outfit, I'm just going to watch and cheer on them wrecking these Haitians. All right, the guy with the machete, do your work. Oh, get some. Now we get to my challenge for this mission, and that's to pass by using rockets and rockets only. So first we'll go get some rockets up at the Hyman safe house, and then come back here to the Auntie Poulette starting mission marker, and then save the game, and then try our attempts at this challenge. So now I'll get to read some stuff from the wiki. First about Dirty Lickins, this mission. Passing this mission awards $5,000, and it's required to pass this mission in order to unlock the final Umberto mission. But there's 4 Umberto missions. Obviously, you have to do the first 3 before the final Umberto mission is unlocked. But this mission is also required to be passed before you complete the 4th and final Umberto mission. From the trivia section of the wiki, this mission is cut from the German version of the game, along with the mission Messing with the Man. And then this next bullet, I don't quite understand. Maybe you can explain it in the comments if you get it. Strangely, the Haitians usually outnumber the Cubans in every aspect of the game. However, in this mission, they do not. Possibly it was meant to make this mission more challenging. So I don't get where it says the Haitians usually outnumber the Cubans. Maybe it's in other missions. Maybe it's when they're battling in gang wars out on the street randomly. I'm not sure. Since this is the final Auntie Poulette mission in the game, it's time for us to read from her wiki. Auntie Poulette is a character appearing only in Vice City. She is an elderly Haitian matriarch and the leader of the Haitian gang, which she also uses as her own protection. Auntie Poulette was voiced by Yuri Del Cleomili Harris, better known as the infamous psychic hotline spokeswoman, Miss Cleo. I had no idea, but yes, it's Miss Cleo. That's so cool. All right, let's go ahead and read about Miss Cleo. From the wiki, Miss Cleo, born 1962, died 2016 in Los Angeles, California. That's where she was born. Better known as Miss Cleo, was a self-proclaimed psychic and alleged shaman. Miss Cleo achieved fame as a spokeswoman for a psychic pay-per-call service from 1997 to 2003. She became well known through TV ads in the 1990s, where she introduced herself as Miss Cleo, hawking a psychic pay-per-call service. I remember those ads. Holy cow. Like I mentioned before, she died in 2016 of colorectal cancer at the age of 53. Coming back to the Auntie Poulette wiki, most of Auntie Poulette's life before the late 1980s is unknown. She was born in Haiti. She started both tea and drug businesses during her youth, and she founded a small Haitian gang. She gives Tommy Vercetti mind-altering voodoo potions to get him to cooperate in the missions she wants him to undertake from her shack in Little Haiti. When the effects of the potion wear off, Tommy shows no memory of what he has done for the Haitians. Auntie Poulette is the boss for 3 missions. This is the third and final one right here. She gave us a post-mission phone call to unlock her chain before we started the first Auntie Poulette mission, and then she'll give us a post-mission phone call after we pass this mission. In the original PS2 version of the game and the Xbox version, Auntie Poulette wears a purple dress with matching head wrap. However, in all other releases of the game, she wears a yellow dress with matching head wrap. Her original purple outfit was later restored in the definitive edition. Poulette is French for chicken. And now it's time to rate all 3 of Auntie Poulette's missions. So the first one we did was Juju Scramble, where we had to drive all around and pick up 3 different briefcases of Juju, dealing with an ever-increasing amount of police attention. That one's pretty fun. 8 out of 10 for that one. This phone call is Auntie Poulette's final appearance in the game.
Tommy, why you coming back here, fee? Me tell you we don't want to see you around here no more.
Now we'll make our way back to the Umberto starting mission marker in preparation for the next video. In the meantime, let's return to rating Auntie Poulette's mission. Bombs Away, where we had to use the RC Baron to drop bombs on a bunch of Cubans and boats and the getaway vehicle. That one is actually my favorite mission so far. I'm giving that one a 9 out of 10. That's the first 9 we've seen in any of the missions so far. It's quite challenging, but a lot of fun to do once you can get the hang of the flying and the timing of the dropping of the bombs. And then finally, this one here, Dirty Lickins, pretty cool, but pretty straightforward to just snipe folks from up on the roof. We'll give that one a 7. And so putting all of those numbers together, we give Auntie Poulette an 8 out of 10, making her the highest rated mission giver so far, just beating out Juan Cortez and Kent Paul, both of whom got a 7 out of 10. Nice job, Auntie. That's it for this mission, Dirty Lickins. If you have any memories you'd like to share about your experiences with this mission, throw them in the comments. We'll pick up right here next time with the second Umberto mission. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.